On Christmas Day, Mom said, "You won't last a month without us." Now, they barely can afford a small apartment. I left home at 17 with nothing but a backpack and $340 in cash. My parents didn't even notice I was gone until 2 days later. Growing up, I was the placeholder child. My younger sister, Elsa, was the star. Straight A's without trying. First chair violin, full ride to Stanford. I was the kid who existed in the background, useful only for chores and comparisons. "Why can't you be more like Elsa?" became my mother's favorite sentence. My father just looked through me like I was furniture. The Christmas that changed everything. I'd been working doubles at a diner for months, saving every dollar. I bought my parents a nice dinner at their favorite restaurant as a gift. Elsa got them matching Rolex watches. Mom opened my envelope, read the gift certificate, and set it aside without comment. Then Elsa's boxes came out, and the room exploded with praise. "You're so thoughtful, sweetheart. These must have cost thousands," I said quietly. "I worked 60 hours a week for 3 months to afford that dinner." My mother didn't even look at me. "That's nice, dear." Then came my gifts. Elsa unwrapped a MacBook Pro, designer clothes, concert tickets. I got a $15 gas station gift card and a lecture about learning financial responsibility. My sister smirked. "At least you can fill up your crappy car now." Everyone laughed, even distant relatives I barely knew. I stood up, pocketed the gift card, and said, "I'm leaving." My father finally acknowledged my existence. "Sit down. Stop being dramatic." "No, I'm done." My mother's face turned cold. "If you walk out that door, don't expect to come crawling back. You won't last a month without us paying your bills." I looked her dead in the eye. "Watch me." I grabbed my coat and left while they sat frozen at the table. The first year was brutal. I lived in a room above a mechanic's shop that smelled like motor oil. I ate rice and beans for months, but I kept the diner job and enrolled in community college, paying as I went. Meanwhile, Elsa graduated Stanford, and my parents bought her a condo in San Francisco. $1.2 million. Cash. They posted about it on Facebook constantly. I was eating ramen in a room with no heat, but I kept grinding. Community college led to a state university transfer. I graduated with a business degree and zero debt because I worked through every single semester. My first real job paid $52,000. I cried when I got the offer letter. Elsa, meanwhile, had been fired from 3 jobs. Turns out when everything's handed to you, you never learn to actually work. But my parents kept bailing her out, paying her rent, her car, her lifestyle. 5 years after I left, I'd worked my way up to a director position, 6-figure salary. I bought my first house at 26. My mother called me for the first time in 3 years. "Elsa's going through a difficult time. She needs a place to stay for a few months. You have that big house now." I said, "No." "Excuse me?" I said no. Figure it out like I had to. She started crying about family obligations. I hung up. Last month, I got another call. My father this time. Voice strained. "We need to talk about a loan. We've had some setbacks." Turns out, they drained their retirement funding Elsa's lifestyle. The condo foreclosed. Elsa was back in their house, unemployed, 31 years old, and they'd just been evicted because they couldn't make rent. My father's voice cracked. "We're your parents. You owe us." I thought about that Christmas, the gift card, the laughter, my mother's cold eyes saying I wouldn't last. "You were right about one thing," I said. "I did learn financial responsibility. That's why I'm not bailing you out. But we're family." "No, you're the people who raised Elsa." "I raised myself." I hung up. "They're living in a 1-bedroom apartment now. All 3 of them. Elsa sleeps on the couch. Last week, Elsa sent me a message. 'I hope you're happy now.' I am."